What a game with Indiana Fever versus Connecticut SUN. It was not a very interesting game, but I pushed through and I watched it. At the end of the game, of course, fourth quarter, Caitlin Clark took over. Caitlin Clark had got 9 points back to back in that fourth quarter. If it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, they would have possibly had lost the game. But also, she got injured. She re-aggravated her left groin, which she has been out with that same type of injury. Hopefully we get some good news today that she's not injured and she just had a breakdown or meltdown, because she had a rough game playing Connecticut SUN. The referees wasn't calling the calls, and when they did call the calls, it wasn't enough. Then she even got into it with the referees. I think Caitlin Clark is just so tired of this league. They rough player from half court all the way from the full court play. They roughing her up. It's so ridiculous just to see. They blister with 2 or 3 people on her. We all know Caitlin Clark is a great player, but can she even play basketball? It's just so hard to watch. Basketball game is supposed to be fun. It's so much physicality is what they say. That's not it. We might as well watch football if we're going to want to see all that contact on one person. But Caitlin Clark, of course, did impact the game. She had 14 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. With her on the floor, it was plus 21. When Caitlin was not on the floor, because due to she is still working minute restriction, every time she would go off the floor, Connecticut SUN going to run. When she's back on the floor, she's pulling her team back together. I don't think she's going to get into a rhythm if she's on and off the court. On and off. She played 28 minutes. I think Caitlin Clark had a breakdown at the end because she has so much weighing on her. They have a back-to-back game, and they're hosting the All-Star Weekend. They played last night, Wednesday, and they got a game tonight, New York. And then tomorrow it starts All-Star Weekend. And of course, Indiana Fever is hosting it. Why would y'all give them back-to-back games like that? I really do think that came from upper management. Kathy, I just don't think they really care for Caitlin. But even though Caitlin is the face of this league, so many people are watching due to Caitlin Clark. But we're going to send some well wishes to Caitlin. I pray over her that she get through what she's going through. But let's get into some box scores. They did win each quarter. 29 points the first quarter, second quarter 15 points, third quarter 18, and then that last quarter 23, where they pulled it out the mud and they won. Because I definitely thought Connecticut SUN was going to whoop their butts because they went on a run. But Kelsey Mitchell, she had 20 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Kelsey Mitchell put him in a ditch, is what we call her. She did pull through, and she was working that floor. Natasha Howard, she actually had 18 points, 13 rebounds. Howard had a lot of points due to Caitlin Clark was able to find her and push the ball. Due to they blistering Caitlin Clark out, she's still able to push that ball through and get it to people who was open due to their blistering her. So Natasha Howard, she did good. AB, she had 11.6 rebounds, 4 assists. AB suffered a foul, which they didn't even call, by Tina Charles, knocked her right in the face, and they didn't even call it as a foul. Sophie Cunningham came off the bench. She had 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Sophie even got injured too. She got knocked down to the ground. They didn't call that as a foul. Crazy. Lexi Hall, she had 5 points, 2 assists. Lexi Hall, of course, if you don't watch the game, you don't really see that she impacts the game for sure. She be running across that floor. Demira Dantes, she had 3 points, 1 rebounds, 2 assists. She came in and she did. I do think she's almost like her AB sets good screens for Caitlin Clark. Ariel, we only seen her a little bit today. She had 2 points. She played like 8 minutes or so. She didn't really do too much today. Michaela Timpson, she had 1 point, 4 rebounds. She came in, she got fouled. She went to the free throw and she shot 1. Sydney Colston, she played 9 minutes, but she didn't score. But this game was so muddy. It was such a hard watch to watch. Of course, everybody wants to take Indiana Fever down. They have been through so much with this team. I hope they're able to pull it off this next half. Even they might need to sit Caitlin down for a couple weeks, finish out July, just sit down so she could be ready for playoffs. Because if not, I don't know what this team's gonna do. I really don't. And Stephanie White, she needs to get it together. Stephanie White needs to get it together. You could go on a rampage with her. I like Stephanie, but lately she has not been, I don't know. Ever since she got to Indiana Fever, this team has went down. It's not the same anymore. It's just not the same. So, yeah. But this was a very muddy game. They did come off with the win. Thank God that they did win. We'll take that. The win, 85-77. What do y'all think? What do y'all think needs to change? These referees for sure needs to change. Because if not, somebody is going to really get hurt. And I believe it's going to be somebody on the Indiana Fever because how they referee and foul them is crazy. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. What do y'all think? Should Caitlin Clark sit out for a while or what? And what do we need to do about these referees? Because it don't seem like they're getting better. Peace till the next time.